Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 10 of Cats on Camera. My name is Ricky Delgado-Martinez.
And I'm Brooklyn Briggs.
Our guest today is from Tustin, California. She appeared in 15 games for the women's basketball team last year, and she also earned 2019-2020 CCAA All-Academic Honors.
She's majoring in political science and she loves to travel, which is the topic of today's show. Let's welcome Caylee Hermanson to Cats on Camera.
Hey, Caylee, we saw in your bio that you want to travel to all the national parks. Have you been to any already? And what was your favorite one so far?
I have been to several, not as much as I want to, but my senior year, me and my best friend who moved to Utah did a road trip back to California, and we hit a bunch of national parks in Utah. So I've been to Zion, Bryce Canyon, Arches, and then we drove past Canyonlands. That's pretty much it, but I really liked all of them. I think Zion was my favorite, obviously. It's just awesome.
Have you ever been to Yosemite?
No, actually I have not. I know, I get that all the time. People are like, you want to go to all the national parks? You haven't been to Yosemite. But I live in Southern California, okay? That's a little bit of a trek for me.
I'm from Merced and I've never been there, and I'm only 2 hours away. So.
But I would love to go there. I was actually wanting to go there this summer, but everything shut down, and if I'm going to go, I want to do it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good plan. So what's the furthest destination that you've traveled so far?
I've only been out of the country once, and that was just to Mexico, but from Southern California, that's 2 hours away, and I went to Tijuana, so it's not that special. But furthest away would be New York. My mom's family lives in New York, and we go there every year, every couple years. I think probably furthest, we've been to upstate New York, and we saw West Point, the Army school.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, so we heard that you've been learning Chinese, and we're wondering if you plan on visiting there.
Sister and I are talking about, they do through some sort of government agency, it might be Homeland Security or something. They have a program where they can send you for a month during the summer, and basically you just go and get integrated in the culture and learn the language, because she's learning too. But what I think I want to do with that is I want to join FBI or CIA or something of that nature. Oh, and wow. Basically if you know another language that not many people in the United States, I would say, other than people who are Chinese for the most part, know Chinese. So if I can come in, people probably wouldn't think I know Chinese. It would be relatively easier to get a job there, and then they would probably send you abroad, which would be cool to live somewhere else for however long.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So do you prefer road trips or flights?
I'm really torn between this one, because as a kid, my dad's family lived in Chicago and my mom's family lived in New York, so we flew everywhere, so I hated driving. I remember we took our first family road trip my freshman year in high school to Arizona. It was only for 6 hours, and I was like, oh my God, get me out of this car. This is horrible. But when I did that road trip with my best friend, it was so much fun, and you get to see so much when you're driving back. I would still say flights for the most part, because especially driving in California, there's a lot of spots that are just when you're driving on the 5, it's just bad. But for the most part, flights. But now I don't mind road trips as much.
And I bet your future as, working for the FBI, how you said, flights are probably better if you're going.
Yes.
You get there a lot faster and solve more crimes. So that's
So we saw that your bio says that you love to hike. So what's the longest trail that you've hiked, and where was it?
Longest trail would be probably Zion, and that was Angel's Landing. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's one of the most famous hikes there. It's basically you're going up through miles of switchbacks. It's probably 3-4 miles of just switchbacks. It's absolutely killer. And you get to this peak where you can stop, or you can go this extra half mile on this cliff where you hold on to this chain that goes out to a plateau in the middle of the valley. It's pretty sketch, and some people have died doing it, but it's really cool. Like when you get out to that plateau, you just see like the entire valley, and it's pretty awesome. But that was, I mean, up there was like 4 miles or 3 miles, and then back is like another same. So like 6 to 8 miles.
Okay. Nothing
too major.
So I kind of want all of us to answer this last one, and I'll start with you, Brooklyn, and then we'll just go around asking. So what is your dream vacation spot? Brooklyn, go ahead.
Mine is Iceland. I've always just admired it so much and really want to go there one day. So what's yours, Ricky?
Disneyland. I mean, I've been there so many more times, but it's always a dream vacation whenever I go. So keep it simple. What about you, Caylee?
Disneyland. I am obsessed with the movie Sound of Music, so I want to go to Austria. Super random, but I just love that movie so much.
Nice. Okay, well, Caylee, thank you so much for coming on to Cats on Camera. We enjoyed talking with you, and we wish you the best on your travels once we can all travel again.
Yes, hopefully soon. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.